everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and this is Restoration Rescue. And so last week we came in and we started to sand away some of the clear. Unfortunately, we went a little too deep on the hood and now we have to redo that and get it all back down to base and bare metal. So that is what we are going to be working on first and foremost today. Now, we did just have a very nice visitor come, and it was Uncle Al. He gave us some props on how the truck is coming, and also said we need to stop grinding. He is getting really sick of just grinding, and he really wants the window on the 454 up. That's a problem. We don't have any battery power right now, but that needs to be taken care of at some point too. But what we're going to do now is we are going to get the rest of the paint off of the hood. We have a little bit on this panel right here, the dead center, and then all the way around. So we are going to do some more grinding just for you, Uncle Al, just because you said something, because otherwise I was going to cut that out. But now you get to watch it. So here we go. We're going to do a little bit of grinding of the paint, get the rest of it off, and work on getting it prepped for primer. Also going to work on getting the doors prepped for primer and getting everything set for the interior paint, which should be coming up very soon. Hopefully today, but probably not. So let's get to grinding away that old green paint. All right, so we have everything ground back on the hood and all the primer is gone. We've got it all taped up, rubbed down so it's nice and clean and ready for primer. So we have it over there. We're gonna get it in the gun, get it set up, and now get it on the truck. So the hood is ready, everything is covered up, so we're not gonna get paint anywhere other than where we want it. So let's go ahead, grab the gun, and start laying it down. So we got the first layer of primer on there, and it's looking pretty good. We definitely need another coat, maybe two, but it is coming along. We're gonna wait 45 minutes and do this all over again and make sure to make this thing look really, really, really good. And then once it's dry, we gotta sand it down. And we will get it back down and scuffed so that when the paint comes in, this thing is gonna look fresh. So this thing has come a long way through the couple of years, but now what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait that 45 minutes and lay that second coat. So we have the hood all clear, all pretty much squared away. There's a couple spots I'm gonna touch up next week with some more primer and continue to get this thing going. We still have to mask off the door. I hit a little bit of the front just because I had a little extra paint. So I need to hit that again and do the door completely as well as inside on this and the other door. After that, then we'll be ready for some interior paint. We'll have some time to do some exterior paint. Now there's a spot I'm not really happy with, so we're gonna grind it back and redo 2 coats of primer on the hood. Nothing I'm too worried about, just a quick easy spray, let it dry, spray again. So we have a lot of work left ahead for next week. So I really want to get this thing pretty much set and ready to go in the paint booth, including the back end of the truck. So I have a lot of priming that we'll move to do next week. Hopefully during that time, my exhaust will come in and we'll have that start to be built as well. So I can at least drive it back there, not have to worry about blowing it up, pulling, pushing, and doing all this stuff to get it out there. Now, the hood is ready to go. I just got to clean it. That just needs to get re-cleared. So that would probably be my first thing. Tape off everything down, clear it really nice and thick, buff, cut and buff, and get that thing looking amazing. Then I want to start working on the front end and going backwards. So I think the front is where we had some issues last time. So if I get the hood done, then I get the fenders done, we can start working back towards the back of the truck. Because if I have to redo the back, I'm not that worried about it. That is an easier, a lot more small parts, a lot more stuff that we can do and not get in trouble with too much. Now the hood was a big mess. Got it down to pretty much flat. I do have to sand it anyway. So after we do those 2 coats, we have to come back in and sand it. We're gonna wet sand it, get it prepared for its first coat of paint. So we are definitely getting closer. Got to do the doors, obviously inside and out, paint color on everything. Got to paint the steering wheel. That thing's just gray. That looks bad. So we got a lot of work left to do, a lot of work inside out. Just to go through kind of a quick list of what's left. We have electrical to do, we have paint to do, we have primer, we have paint, we have inside color, we have outside color, the rest of the electrical system to do. We have the rest of the door panels to do. We have a lot of work left to do, and we only have a little bit while left. We are running out of days until Nashville 2025, but we are signed up. So if you are going, make sure you drop a comment. Let us know that you'll be there, and definitely come find us. We're going to be there with this truck, and it is going to be a blast. We had a blast last year, and we can't wait to go back. And we'll see you then, and more importantly, we'll see you next Saturday when we continue working on the truck.